This particle animation looks super cool, but it also looks like it should be complex to make and even maybe require third-party plugins. But today we'll show you an easy way to make this without any plugins and in less than 10 minutes. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. First of all, we need a new composition, obviously. And yeah, then we can just start by adding a solid. It doesn't matter what color it is, just add this. And then we can start by adding the curl noise effect, which is only available in After Effects 2026, so make sure you have the most recent version. So if we have applied this, we can already see we have some animations going on and this looks quite cool. We may want to increase the scale a bit to something like 200%. And yeah, now we can turn this layer into a sphere. But before we do that, let's also add some colors real quick with the tritone effect. Just apply this one and give it some color that you like. Let's go with a light blue. And yeah, let's also maybe make the black a bit dark bluish and not too dark. So yeah, this looks cool already. Now we can turn it into a sphere with the CC sphere effect. So just look this one up and apply this. And yeah, now we can see we already get a quite cool looking sphere and it's already animated. It looks good. Let's increase the radius a bit so it's bigger, and we can also rotate it a bit. So we could just open up the rotation setting and animate the y-axis a bit. Let's just go in the middle of this animation, and as you can see, if we play with this lever, we can see this is animated. And yeah, this looks quite cool already, I would say. But yeah, it is, it's just a plain 3D sphere, but we want it to look like it has, it consists of particles. So let's add the ball action effect. Just apply this one, and now we can see this looks a bit weird. So we actually have to change quite a lot of these, settings. So let's first of all turn down the ball size to something like 20, so we get small particles just like that, or maybe 25, and also decrease the grid size to something like, yeah, this is fine, this is 5 I think. And yeah, as you can see, now we have a few little dots instead of this plain sphere. And we also want to increase the scatter a bit. So if we do this, as you can see, we get some distortions in here. And now if we play this already looks kind of cool. But yeah, it doesn't look good yet. So let's add some other optical effects like a glow, for example, and a brightness and contrast, just like that. For the glow, we maybe can increase the radius a bit and also the brightness. And yeah, let's delete this brightness and contrast effect. We don't need it yet. And yeah, this already looks kind of cool. But yeah, the particles are not moving at all, even though this sphere should be animated. So we can just go to the scatter motion and just animate this one. So let's go to the beginning, put in a keyframe at the scatter motion thing, and then go a bit forward and just animate this. And I think this already looks kind of cool, as you can see. It looks interesting. But yeah, what we may want to do to make this better is to play with the grid spacing and ball size again. Let's quickly look how we did this here in the example. So let's check the values. So for the ball action we used 4 and 20. And yeah, that's it already. So let's do this here. Let's put in, let's go to the ball action thing. Put in 4 here and 20 here. So now we get, yeah, smaller particles. That's what we needed. And yeah, this is quite cool. We could also increase the contrast in the curl noise to make this a bit more prominent. So we could just put the contrast to something like 200 maybe, just like this, or maybe 175. So it's not too much. And yeah, now we can see this gets interesting. And yeah, we could also duplicate this one to get even more particles. Just press Ctrl D on the keyboard while selecting the layer. Oops, I think I accidentally duplicated some effect. That's not what I wanted. Ah no, it worked. Ah, okay, let's reverse it. My bad. And here we can turn the mode from normal to add. So this will be on top of the other one, and we can also do this for the lower layer. So if we have any background in place, it is on top of that. And yeah, this looks really cool. Now on the upper one, let's play with the ball action again, so it's not the exact same particles. So let's just increase the scatter here, so we have even more particles. And here maybe we can, yeah, well, we can just leave it that way. I think that looks super cool. Oh, nah, I'll take that back. I think that's too much. Let's put in something like 14 in here. Yeah, not 30 or maybe even 12.